Yo, what's up, y'all? DMC in the place to be. You know me in the place to be for a lot of things. My Adidas are your Adidas. Walking this way with Aerosmith. Letting you know how tricky life can be, because it's tricky to rock around. Darryl DMC makes cookies, but Darryl DMC also makes comic books. Before rock and roll, before hip hop came over the bridge from the Bronx, all I did as a kid was read, collect, and draw comic books. This is the secret behind me being the most powerful entity in the hip hop universe. Darryl McDaniels, DMC in the place to be. I make, I draw, and I adore comic books. Rock and roll, hip hop, comic books, kids books for the children, Darryl's dream, because everybody has a dream, and my Adidas are your Adidas. I'm here today, May 4th, 2025, all the way live at the Forest Hills Comic Con. DMC and I am the king of rock.
So when you were starting out doing your rap, who were your influences?
My influences for music?
Yes.
Doobie Brothers, Harry Chapin, Jim Croce, Janis Joplin, Procol Harum, Stones, the Beatles, Black Sabbath,
Yeah, I heard you talk about the
AC/DC.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yep. So it was rock and roll first. Then for hip hop, it was in this order: Furious 5, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, and then DJ Charlie Chase, Tony Tone, and the Cold Crush 4 MCs. That's all my influences.
Man, 'cause you're not the only one. Black Sabbath. So is Ice-T.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Black Ice-T got a band called Body Count.
yeah.
So metal, punk, rock, folk music, and hip hop is my influences.
See, back in the day, when you said rock was dead in one of your raps, I got really mad. But
I never said rock is dead.
something about rock, something,
I've never said that.
and
Roll to the rock, rock to the roll. DMC stands for Devastated Mind Control.
yeah, but I didn't take it like that. I took it like it was a diss to rock.
Oh,
And back then, I wasn't a nice guy.
right. No, I never dissed rock. I always adored. Run might have said that.
Maybe Run.
Yeah, I never dissed
You
rock
guys
and roll.
you guys were at Sam Ash, right?
Yep.
And I was walking in. My friend knew I was mad at you guys.
Right.
So as I was coming in, I looked up. I was getting ready to walk up on you guys. My friend grabbed me in a headlock.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a really tall dude. He goes, "You're not doing
How
nothing
could
in
you
here."
not like Run DMC when most of my hits were rock records?
Let me tell you first.
Rockbox,
I know.
first hip hop one into
I know.
in 84 Rockbox, 85 King of Rock, then Tricky, Walk This Way, Mary Mary, we gave a tribute to the Monkees.
Yeah, but you see, this is what happened. He grabbed me in the headlock, right? He threw me into the closet. The closet
Lock
locked.
the door so you can
Yeah,
get
he
in.
took the key and he locked me in.
No, I respect you 100% for protecting your genre.
So I banged on the door. He goes, "I'm not letting you out until they leave, Vinny. You better sit down and quiet." I said, "When I get out of here, I'm kicking your ass and their ass." And they were like, "Vinny, come on, man." I said,
Right.
"Even as tall as you are, I'm gonna bring you down to your fucking knees." He goes,
There would be no hip hop if it wasn't, like when I got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I didn't want to go in. And I was one of the guys that agreed with Gene Simmons at first. Because I didn't want to go in, because how am I going to go in? And everybody that inspired me, a lot of the people who inspired me ain't in. All right, if you're going to put me in, cool, but not now. I should have never went in before Bad Company.
So,
And one of my favorite, so many of my favorite bands ain't in. But they said, no, y'all get a pass because of what we did. But there would be no hip hop without rock.
yeah. The thing is
We
that
stole
I didn't know
music
that.
from everybody in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to exist.
I didn't know that. I decided to do some homework because I liked you guys.
Right.
And I couldn't understand what the part about the rock was. So I
Let me
digged
say
in
that
more.
on Rock Box, we never dissed rock and roll. King of Rock, we never dissed rock. King of Rock, we dissed Michael Jackson. It's not Michael Jackson and this is not Thriller, but we did it in a good way because I got to meet Michael Jackson. And when I met him, this is crazy. Michael Jackson was like, I love the way you guys dissed me. Because he knew we wasn't dissing him. They were telling us we wasn't legit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know my lyrics. Run might have said it. I never dissed rock and roll because I was loving it too much.
You see, the thing is, so I did my homework on you guys and realized I was wrong. Because I really did like your guys' style and everything.
Right.
And you guys were playing Madison Square Garden with the Beastie Boys.
Raising Hell tour.
I was there. I went. The guy next to me was getting his pants stolen.
Wow. He
His
had on Adidas pants?
He was getting his pants stolen, his shirt stolen, his gold jewelry stolen. At the end, he was wearing underwear.
Oh, wow.
I was like, why the fuck is he
That's
fight?
funny.
But he wasn't the only one, though.
No.
There were tons of other people getting robbed.
What did Biggie say on his record? I was snatching chains while Brennan was performing.
So I was packed. I got into Madison Square Garden and no one knew. So I took out my gun and I went to the side and I pointed it at the guy. I said, if you're coming to me, I'm shooting you right now.
Your ass. I would have did the same thing.
He went ahead and he went the other way real quick.
Of course.
So I slid it back in, everything was fine. But my friend that I went with goes, why did you bring that here? I said,
This
because
is why.
this is why.
Exactly.
Because I heard through the grapevine, Vinny, don't go, we're robbing everybody that goes.
Oh no, that was the thing. Biggie, you said it on a record. I was snatching chains while one of them was singing "Here We Go." I love that.
But also, I saw the Beastie Boys.
Yep.
And I was blown away. I was like, these fucking guys are great. See,
Yep.
I was supposed to see them open up for the Misfits.
Yeah.
At the
CBGB's?
I think it was CBGB's. But I couldn't sneak out of my house. My dad was watching
you were young.
me. My dad was watching me. He made sure I didn't jump out of the window and everything because he knew something was up that day. So
I have to sneak out to get to the show.
Yeah. So
Yep.
I couldn't make it to that.
And even if you got in trouble later, you had to go.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. And when I met them on the street, though, when they were just a bunch of kids, like they were kind of a little rude, but I put them
They
in
were the Beasties. That was before the Buddhism.
Yeah. So I gave it to them back. They didn't like it, and then we became friends.
Nice. You honored their, you achieved their respect.
So let me ask you, when going into the studios and putting down the tracks, what were you thinking of? Some of the stuff.
What do you mean? How? What do you mean? Well, me, I was just rapping. I wasn't thinking about the business or none of that. I was just writing my rhyme and saying it on a record, and people were putting it all over the world.
See, I saw you on my block, 163rd Street.
I went everywhere.
And
even to this day, you'll find me there.
I was like, that's Run DMC. I said, oh shit. I opened up my window and went, yo. I went like that and you went. So I closed my window. So it was a lot of fun watching you guys get together.
Well, it's going to get even funner now. May 30th. My birthday's May 31st. May 30th, I'm dropping my new single. It's me and Sebastian Bach on vocals.
What?
Travis Barker on drums. Mick Mars from Motley Crue on guitar. And Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses on bass. The name of the song is She Gets Me High. DMC and Sebastian Bach on vocals. Travis Barker on drums. Duff McKagan on bass. And Mick Mars from Motley Crue on guitar. Man. It's about to get real in music again.
Mick Mars,
it's phenomenal.
He's
phenomenal.
Forget about the stuff he did for Crew, because even he said it was gummy bears, that what he did for them.
He's phenomenal when She Gets Me High.
Amazing.
It's the
amazing
best
guy.
music, the best, most fun thing that's needed in this time of assholes and divisive politics and religion.
I wonder,
That was rock does.
Is there a chance you could invite Sci-Fi Ninja Theater to come down and do an interview with you guys?
Well, it's kind of hard because everybody's all over the place.
Oh, okay.
It was just one of those, I'll come play because everybody was available.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
But we putting the record out.
Are you guys gonna play out? You think?
There will be a day when one day we'll all get together.
Okay, so
But it's not like we have a band. We just recorded a song together.
I understand.
So, I'm gonna leave on this note. Darryl makes comics, Darryl makes cookies, and Darryl McDaniels still makes the best music ever. May 30th, the day before my birthday, She Gets Me High, DMC and Sebastian Bach, Travis Barker, Mick Mars, and Duff McKagan. Once again, it's about to get real. I felt like I was a guest.
Can you say, you're watching Sci-Fi Ninja Theater?
Sci-Fi Ninja Theater, all right. Yo, what's going on? What's your name again?
Sci-Fi Ninja Theater.
Sci-Fi Ninja. Yo, what's going on? This is DMC in the place to be, chilling in Queens. DMC in the place to be. Darryl makes comics just like Stan Lee. Like Peter Parker, I come from Queens, and like T'Challa, I am a king. And you are watching Sci-Fi Ninja Theater. It doesn't get no better than this.
Who brings it to you the best? Sci-Fi Ninja Theater. Stop playing hating. Worship me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up?